Loud as you possibly can. And here we go, yo!
What's up, y'all? Happy Monday, you guys. Let's get started right here with Limitless Hoops. All right, we're coming at you right here. So if you are coming to the workout tonight, you have a lot planned for your day because we are we got 6 workouts for you guys. If you guys are doing stuff on your own, then you've already done 6 workouts today. All right, again, the goal is to take the 6 workouts for each day and post those on your own before the workout, okay? Work on those for 5 minutes at least, all right, per workout. And if you don't remember them, you can look at our website and see the drills there, right? Then you want to come to the actual workout where you get professional coaches helping you out, right? And we'll work on them for about 10 minutes each, along with all of our strength and conditioning stuff prior to, right? And then after that, this is the key part, you want to work on that stuff again. But now you know what it was. I mean, like, now you've had a coach, like, kind of correct you and things like that. Work on it again. So you'll get each thing that we do 3 different times, and then we'll cycle through those things throughout this book as you also go through the daily challenge that is specific for your grade, along with there's motivational stories in here. There's stuff in the beginning where we have monthly homework. So the monthly homework for this month is push-ups. You do either, I believe it's 25, 50, or 10, 25, or 50 push-ups per day. And again, post those videos online so that we can see the homework. If you don't do that, then we aren't holding each other accountable. What's up, Kieran Declan Louth? What's up, Teo Trujillo? If you're here, check in the comment sections, please. Let's get started. First things first is something affecting exactly you guys. So Kieran and Teo, we are not going to have you guys go out of town in April. The middle schoolers are no longer doing an April trip, and that's not great, but it is what it is. We only had you 2 signed up because you guys are hardcore, obviously, all right? But we also had to cut out the high schoolers for one of those 2 trips as well. So the only trip that we're going to in April will be Oregon. All right, because Oregon is a super exciting place, obviously. Now, they have a great basketball tournament there. So our high schoolers are going there because we do have enough if we combine those, the OKC trip and the Portland, Oregon trip. So we're combining it and we're all going to Oregon. I posted about it so you can check on our website or on Twitter, on Facebook, or wherever you follow us. You can see that stuff there. But all 3 trips for July are on. So we are definitely on for, I believe, what trips are they? Are they Atlanta? Is it Atlanta this year? Is it Las Vegas? I get so confused because we go so many places, but it's Chicago. It's one of them. And then I believe it's Atlanta. And then the last one is Las Vegas. So those are the 3 trips. It's really weird that Las Vegas was so easy to get. We got so many people interested to go to Las Vegas. I wonder why. You guys are going to find out when your parents are just dropping you off at the game and going back to the casinos to go gamble. Because Las Vegas is a crazy place for adults, but it's a really fun place for AAU basketball. I grew up playing there. I got an all tournament selection with the biggest tournament in the whole world at the time. It was called the Big Time Tournament. So you guys are going to places where I think last time that we were there as a team, we bumped into Shaq, and Shaq took pictures with our whole team. So it's a really, really fun trip. But all of them are fun because we're there for basketball. We're not there to go to circus, okay, guys? All right. Anyways, moving on. What else do we have? We got the YouTube video for the day is talking about Michael Jordan. I think it's talking about Michael Jordan and his gambling addiction. Was that the reason that he took his little hiatus in the 90s? I don't know. Watch the video to find out. Anyways, let's go on to the quote of the day. What are we talking about here? We got, don't complain. Oh, yeah. I'm such, oh, my goodness. This one means so much to me because the one thing that I might complain about is how much people complain. It's unnecessary. So, just walk through it. I think we have another quote that says, don't argue or something like that, but it's the same thing. All right. When you complain and do nothing about it, especially, all right, you just annoy people. You just kind of tell them that you're weak in some regard, which is okay to be weak, but you don't have to announce it to the whole world that my mind isn't strong enough to handle this thing. Why? Especially when you're trying to get recruited, trying to get picked up, trying not to be punked during basketball games. There are some great players that have complained extremely well, like LeBron, Kobe, Michael Jordan. I get it. They complained. But that's probably reasons. I don't know. Maybe they're just that good that they can complain. But when you complain, all you're doing is just telling people that you can't handle a certain thing. All right, listen, you can mention it. You can mention it. You can be listen, all right, we're playing a little 5-on-5 open gym. You're cheating. I know that you're cheating because you're counting the score wrong. The score is 8-6. The score ain't 6-6. I know this. You can say that out loud. You don't even have to like let them win the argument. But again, it's much more like profound if you go, all right, keep it. It's not 8-6, but it's 6-6. But you can have it, and then you beat them anyways, and you beat them in spite of their arguments. Now you are the victor. All right. Even if they beat you, it always has a little like asterisk because you just brought it up. I'm not complaining, but this is how it is. All right. And in life, if you spend so much time complaining, like you're like down and out, I don't know, say that you're a homeless man, even like right there. And if you spend all your time complaining because someone just like stole your house at gunpoint, like it wasn't your fault at all, okay? And you're just like out there, and you have like bad luck every time that you try to get a job, like the worst things happen to you, right? And you have a legit reason to complain about life. You still do nothing to help yourself out. You do nothing to help your situation out by complaining. Because even if people hear you, they're not going to feel sorry for you. They might feel sorry for you, like to give you $1. But if you did something other than complaining, you just explained it to someone rather than complain about it, and then you were like, this is what I want to do, and you came up with like an action plan for it, then people are going to be like, how can I help you get there? All right. So in the smaller things in life, and like let's say basketball, don't complain. All right. When you get the opportunity to get back in the game because the coach benched you, don't complain that he took you out and then go, I'm going to play bad just despite him. I hate this guy. And like be all like mopey. No. You show everyone why he's an idiot. You go out there and you hustle your butt off. So everyone's like, yo, coach, why doesn't Leroy play? I couldn't think of another name. Why doesn't he play? That guy's amazing. He got 5 rebounds in 20 seconds. That's really weird. Now, you don't have to jack up every shot to try to get the points, right? Because you only play like a minute. But like, dude, there's so many ways to make this work other than complaining. Complaining just puts you on people's bad sides. It makes the refs hate you, so they're going to call worse calls on you. So try to show your mental strength by staying stronger than that. All right, that's the quote of the day. Don't complain. Know it. Our itinerary. The stuff that we're doing in the future, stuff that we're doing in the past, stuff that we're doing right now goes like this. The stuff that we're doing in the future is the elementary stuff. So if you're following the elementary book, that stuff's later on. It's probably like on like Friday or something like that. All right, we got scare shots coming up here. Woo! All right, tiered free throws, inverted girls, around the cone spot shots, pick and roll against the drive 180 tangent for shots. Then the stuff that we just finished doing last Friday-ish, all right, was judgment shots, 7-minute shooting, cops and robbers, pump fake to escape dribble, battle ropes, and backboard alley-oops. Hopefully you guys came to practice and went through that stuff. Hopefully you guys posted it beforehand, but hopefully you guys also this weekend did it extra. All right, stuff that we're doing tonight, this stuff right here, this evening, we are doing twist passes, no look passes, one-on-one defense only, closeouts to slides, mid-post series, and post progression. Talking about twist passes, guys, it's here. I'm twisting my body and passing with the ball with the outside hand. We have guys still afraid to do that. Kieran does it. He's a 4th grader, and he'll pass the ball with his left hand outside of his body. And yeah, it's not like the greatest pass all the time, but he's doing it to progress. But we have like Aiden, who's not watching the show right now, but Aiden will throw the ball across his body with his right hand toward the left-hand side and get it picked or tipped. And it's like, when are you going to learn? He's probably thinking, dude, if I throw with my left hand, that thing's gone. Because he knows you're supposed to do that. But nah, he's still not going to do it because he's afraid of making mistakes, which is why he makes mistakes, which is weird. Make the proper mistake. How about that? You do it properly and just make that mistake better than just throwing the ball away like you do constantly. So make a twist pass. You don't just pass it with the strong side hand. You also add the twist. So if they go completely out of the way to like take away the pass, you can twist back and go right around them. All right, cut right in front of their face after you make a pass, right? So twist passes, there are a few of them where we have partner and partner, bounce, twist, and then throw the ball. You each have a ball. All right, then you try with the opposite way as well. Then you get one ball, stand side to side, and throws to the side, bounce, twist, and pass like that. The other one that we have no video for is our no-look passes. There's many different kinds of no-look passes between the legs. No-look pass, flipping over the shoulder. The one that we practice is dribbling the ball down with your opposite foot, taking the ball with 2 hands, faking it one way, having your eyes go like that, faking it the other way with one hand releasing and having your eyes follow, and then flicking it over your shoulder without following the ball. It's a very, very tricky one that Magic Johnson used to do, so we do that. Then let me see the rest of them, except for except for mid-post series. Mid-post series, you should have the ball, and this is our Zach Randolph stuff. You have the ball, and you're posted up, but you're not in the low post. You're in between the low post and the wing. And you're going to have the ball with your back to the basket, and you're going to turn toward the majority of the court and step with your leg. And then from here, now you can rip the ball through low and go in for a layup. Or you can rip the ball through, going for a layup, and if he cuts you off, now it's a spin move. Or it's a fake spin. Or lastly, you can just rip the ball through, but then jab, and then you can shoot the first shot. All right, so it's a series of 4 moves that if they guard one, you have the next one, then the next one, then the next one. And if you don't get the 4th one, well, you would have probably had the first one. All right, so it's a cycle of moves that they can't stop. If you practice these kinds of moves, you can be as lethal as Carmelo Anthony, one of the best mid-post scorers ever. Just a couple of moves, just jab real quick and then pull up. You just kill them with just simplicity. To see a few of the other drills. All right, we do have our twist passes. All right, right here. So watch it real quick, and we have some other ones as well. All right, so this is twist passes for the workout. Again, you bounce the ball, rip the ball through. Don't raise up like Wesley's doing right here. Don't raise up. You're gonna stay low. Twist your feet as well. All right. So there's the bounce, twist, and pass. Then you can switch hands and go with bounce, twist, make a pass. You can back up as you need to, or even get closer as you need to. All right, make sure that your fingers are pointing to the side, not straight up. All right. Then the last one that I was talking about, again, you want to be able to do this. You want to face the same direction with just one ball, and you're going to place the ball down, rip through, and then pass the ball to the side. So you can do this on the wing. So we're just practicing these passes, getting stronger at it. You can do this against a wall as well. All right. Our next drill is one-on-one defense only. Okay. So you get a point if you're on defense. Basically, you want to get 10 defensive stops. This is actually backwards of what one-on-one actually is, because usually one-on-one is like if you score, you're the king, right? This one, if you have 2 people, you can just go, give me 10 straight. And you can try to figure out defense around here. You can be like, I want to be on defense. But if you're in a group, like they're in a group, you can just go defense stops, allows you to stay on defense, and you want to be on defense. So we want to flip the script on the whole defense offensive thing to make it like I want to be on defense, so you can figure out defense at a deeper cleft. All right, next one is right here. We got the closeouts to slide drill. There's a coach right there, or a player. He'll have the ball go one way or another. Make sure that you close out with big steps, then small steps, and then step with the correct leg. So that was not the correct leg right there. That was not the correct leg. Well, anyone step with the correct leg? That was decent, but that was a small step. So whichever way he points, you step with that leg. So you don't put your feet together. That was a decent one right there. All right. So that's what we're doing. You slide all the way to the sideline. You slide all the way back to the baseline, and then you repeat this drill. All right. Last one is nothing. So we are done with that. That's what I use for our trivia stuff. Moving on. Let's check the homework. Who's been posting homework? Kieran. With pick and roll split, nice job. He's getting ahead. I don't know if we do that stuff till Wednesday. The pick and roll split. That's a good job, man. Let me see. Two out of 4 free throws, pro hop, and 1-minute drills. I like it, guys. I see Trujillo up there. I see Kieran. I saw. Did I see Declan in there anywhere? No. You guys still doing your push-ups? I see no push-ups, but I do see Taz right there. Chastain challenge going on for Taz. Nice job. Triple cross repeat, bid shots. All right, great job with the homework. Again, it's mainly just you 3 that are posting right now, but you 3 are getting the best. All right, so don't separate those 2 things. Don't think, oh my God, when I do this, and if I post enough homework, I'm going to be the best, then I will not have to do homework anymore. No, that's how real life works actually with like school. But no, your responsibility is just to get stronger after that, and you have to work even harder after that. And only the people that are like Kevin Durant, who just love working out, will continue to get better until they are in the pros. So you have to make this a part of your life, all right? Not just something to get to a certain goal. This workout, these workouts need to be the goal, which is so strange. But let's see what the story of the day is. It's okay if your coaches are asking you to make more shots, or to get fewer turnovers, or be in the correct position on defense. But it's never okay if they're asking you to try harder. Giving your all is the most straightforward expectation there is. And it's an extremely serious issue if anyone ever has to ask you to step it up in that regard. All right, so that one's deep, man, because we got certain players that I'm thinking of, like Austin. All right, Austin Masseth, and who's another one? Wyatt Smith. All right, for the most part, especially for practices, those guys try their butts off. It's like all the time, and now, I mean, like, you end up. If you try your hardest the entire time, a coach may ask you to, hey, hit that shot. A coach may ask you to play defense better. A coach may ask you to do a lot of things, but all those things are correctable. The moment a coach has to say, I need you to try harder, is when you're done. So you can't ever be that player. And if you can avoid being that player, if you can live your life in such a way where you give max effort, it's going to pan out for you. I assure you. If you're the player that, at the very least, the coach goes, well, you did try your hardest. But, I mean, you could have done this and this and this and this. If you're that player constantly, I don't care how badly you mess up, you can be something. If you're that player all the time, where the coach doesn't have to correct you on your effort, you can be something special. So don't forget what that's saying right there, all right? And you guys go out there and at least give effort. And that's the one thing that will always go in. I mean, you don't have to worry about anything else. If you're giving 100% effort, that's something that you can do every single day. You won't always make shots. There's nights when Steph Curry can't shoot, which is insane since he's the best shooter of all time. There's nights when, like Magic Johnson got many turnovers. Actually, he always got turnovers, but still. All right, there's nights when maybe even Dennis Rodman couldn't get rebounds. But if you can give forth an honest effort, your entire life will benefit for it. All right, so make sure that you guys do that, por favor. Moving on to our movie of the day. This is our third grade movie of the day, and this is Chariots of Fire. It's an enormously popular movie, but the music from it is even more popular. Okay, we're not going to play the music right now because it might be copyrighted or whatever. But this is the movie that you should watch. Every grade has a movie for the month, so make sure that you watch your grade's movie for the month. All right, this is the third grade movie of the month. All you have to do is watch it and then post a movie review in our homework section. Not that many kids do it, but if you do, you might be able to earn a coin. All right, so the movie of this time is Chariots of Fire. It's about a runner. You guys can look up what it's about if you want to, but it's a very, very famous 80s movie. I believe it was 1981, because that was the year that I was born. All right, so this movie is an older movie, but it's very, very inspirational. So we watch these movies to be inspired, and they are very age appropriate. So tell your parents it was in the book, and the second grade book or the third grade book. So my coach said I can watch it. So look it up online, Mom, to see if I can watch this rated PG movie. All right, or G, or whatever it is. Anyways, all right, Chariots of Fire. I have not seen this movie, but from the ratings alone, I'm going to go ahead and give it 42 stars out of 50. All right, moving on to our trivia question of the day. And I see that we have someone new signed in right now. If you just joined, make sure that you rewind the video so you can see all the workouts that we're doing today, so you can come to practice tonight to work your hardest and to be focused. Because if you get ahead of everybody by looking at the workouts beforehand, you can dominate the actual workout and you'll have so much more confidence. So many people ask me, they're like, Coach, but my son just needs some confidence. Can you have him stop playing against better teams? Can you just make it a little easier on him? And it's like, how about he makes it easier on himself? Because look, if you have a workout to do, like let's say Monday night, and on Sunday you went over it, you looked in the book, you opened the book, you opened it to the page, and then you looked at the workout, and you did, and then you actually practiced the workout for 5 minutes each, and then you watch our show, hear me talk about the workout, then you come to practice on time, and then you come up and do it. Look, you're going to have your own confidence because you're going to do so well during the actual workout, and you're going to get so much better than everyone else. That's how you build confidence. Otherwise, if you're asking the coach, just play me and just make the game easy, and that's how you want to build confidence, that's false confidence. That's like building a sandcastle on a really, really, really rocky plain. It's going to fall down. And you're building false confidence. This confidence, us doing things the correct way, that's real confidence that will last a lifetime. So to those parents, Shut up. I'm just joking. You guys pay me money. Your kid can shut up, though. All right. Anyways, for the trivia question today, we got a hard one for you guys. All right. I'm going to say some attributes of a player, and you have to tell me who it is. Whoever wins the most trivia points gets a coin by the end of the month, because you have to know something about basketball, right? So the trivia question today is, this is one of the most decorated basketball players in history. Got it? One of the most decorated basketball players in history. He received 5 All-Star selections. 5 All-Star selections, an All-NBA first team selection, was also in the NBA Rookie of the Year, and was the number 1 overall pick in the NBA draft when he was drafted. To add one more, I will also give you that he won 3 Michigan State high school basketball championships. Who is this player? That's the question. Who is this player? All right, so who's the player that did all that stuff? Again, I'll try to say it all again. He was a 5-time All-Star selection, All-NBA first team, won Rookie of the Year, and was the number 1 overall pick. He also won 3 Michigan State high school basketball championships. All right, who is this guy? I think that's a hard one. You can use Google, use anything that you want. You can call your old daddy in there, call your old granddaddy in there, because this might be an old guy. I don't know. Is it Magic Johnson? Magic Johnson was more. He was more than just a 5-time All-Star. Magic was but he did go to Michigan, so that was close. But I'm not sure how many state championships he won. I think he only won 1. Yeah, but that's not Magic Johnson. Not Magic Johnson. And I do see that you spelled it wrong, yes. Does anyone know who this guy is? It's a really tough one. I mean, but it's not that tough, because how many people have done all those things? The number 1 pick, Rookie of the Year, 5 All-Star selections, exactly 5, not like less or more. All-NBA first team selection, and was 3-time Michigan State high school basketball championships. He won 3 Michigan State basketball championships. All right, this is such a hard one. I'm going to let you guys finish, okay? But I'll come back right after. Oh, who do we have? Draymond Green. That's a nice guess, too. She can only guess one time, so we're not just throwing out many, many names. All right, I'll come right back after these messages with our final thing. So heads up for the ad coming up here. Sorry, guys. Moving on. And we're back, and that is the answer. Kiernan and Declan Louth, always with the right answer. That is Chris Webber. Chris Webber was indeed. All right, he was a. Not only that, Chris Webber is an impressive basketball player. It says with 5 All-Star selections, an All-NBA first team selection, NBA Rookie of the Year, the number 1 overall pick in the NBA draft. But he also was a former National High School Player of the Year who achieved remarkable success. Blah blah blah. And he was with his team Detroit Country Day. He led them to Michigan State High School basketball championship 3 times. An impressive feat that earned him the title of National High School Basketball Player of the Year. All right, great career. Amazing career, and even greater right there, trivia question answer. All right, fantastic job, Kieran. I don't know how you do it, man. You always be hitting this stuff. So Kieran is a tough guy to beat. Where's his name? Right there. That was only your first one for this month, so we have a 3-way tie now. Anyways, finishing up here, what do we have? Oh, we got the Kyrie stuff. All right, Kyrie ends up in Dallas. I thought you said the school Michigan State. Oh, no. No, Michigan State was Michigan State High School. Yes. Anyways, Kyrie is with the Mavs, with the Dallas Mavericks. What do you guys think about it? He demanded a trade from Boston, demands a trade from the Nets, and he's all this stuff. Talk about not complaining, right? That's the quote of the day right there. Talk about not complaining. All this guy does is complain, but he's a baller, so he survives. If he was like a role player, this dude would be out the league so long ago. But just the trade itself, I told some other people, the Nets got Spencer Dinwiddie, who they might keep. And they also got Finney Smith. I think those two guys, with Kevin Durant coming back here, that might be a problem. And the fact of the matter was this. With Ben Simmons on the court, and Kyrie, and Kevin Durant, they went on like a 14-game win streak right before Kevin Durant got hurt. He's going to come back. He's going to be great. I don't know why Kyrie would want to mess that up. Kyrie is very dysfunctional, and I think that the Mavs don't know what they're getting. I think they're just like gambling at this point, because having two guards be your dominant player is one thing, but having them maybe one not even show up, I don't know, because he may not be available toward playoff time when you need him. You never know with Kyrie, and I know his work ethic's there, but at the same time, Doncic is about the game. He loves his legacy. He loves the game. To put someone on his team who obviously is not like that is an issue. All right? And now LeBron James, he won with Kyrie, but I mean, I think the LeBron James thing is a little bit different because LeBron James is a freak athlete. All right, so he could dominate he could dominate the game in so many different ways. I don't know if Doncic is able to do all of that right now. And he's a very heavy, dominant, like ball dominant player. So along with that, and Kyrie's the same way, it's just going to be that how much one-on-one. We're going to see if Doncic can shoot a spot-up jump shot, which I don't know if he can. He's more clutch than he is a spot-up jump shooter. But if Kyrie's creating for everyone, then that's that. Now Kyrie, on the other hand, can shoot a spot-up jump shot. So are they just going to just depend on Doncic to create everything and leave Kyrie not to dribble, doing his favorite thing in the world? I think it's going to be absolute disaster. Now, they didn't trade him to the Lakers because they were like, yo, we just don't want him to do well, which is understandable. Because if he does well and they do badly, then that looks bad on them for our future prospects. If he does bad and they do well, that makes the Nets look really good. So I understand that. I just don't know where this is going to be headed, but it's crazy. But just note this, and don't try to be this kind of guy. All right? You want to be a guy that people can depend on, even if it's like your cousin's birthday. You're going to still be there for the game. I'm sorry. Like, there are things that matter in life. Bring your cousin to the game and say, yo, your birthday gift's going to be 30 points from me. I got you. I got you, sis. I got you. Right? So people that can't be dependent on, it's just a rough thing. And people who seem selfish, it's a rough thing. Try not to be those people in life. Anyways, to reiterate, our itinerary stuff for the night is the stuff that we're doing right there in the middle. Nope, this is not it. It's right here in the middle, right there. So we got twist passes, no-look passes, one-on-one defense only. I close out the slides, mid-post series, and post-progression. All right, so make sure that you guys understand what we're doing so we can get through as fast as we possibly can, or get to as well as we possibly can. And then don't forget the quote of the day today is don't complain. All right, you guys. I will see y'all later. Again, if you have any questions about our travel trips, all right, just let me know. You parents can email me. We will be having tryouts here soon. We have tryouts toward the end of the month. We have a lot of people signing up. The Facebook ads are working. They're going great, and I think a lot of those players will want to travel. So we will still have the travel open for many players. Okay, but if you want to be in our Airbnb, you got to sign up soon. So that's all that I had to say for that. I'll talk to y'all later. See you tonight if you're in Aurora. Everyone in Broomfield, you guys have Derek tonight. And I'll talk to you soon. Peace out, you guys.